Welcome everyone to Yield Table as Crit Eating Grin plays Curse of Strahd, the 5th edition. It's a D&D campaign from Wizards of the Coast. Joining me today are the players who will cast their die in their quest to save the lands of Barovia. Without further ado, I will be your Grand Maestro for today's game. My name is Eric. Let's dive right in with an initiative. Everybody roll. Yes, that's all of you.
Come on, bitch. Oh.
Tell me some clickety clackety love, please.
Oh, sorry. You should have waited until I said the words.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You're right.
You guys want good rolls. You have to wait until I say the code words.
I got a great roll without the code words, so.
Well,
Whoever's playing Niley, please tell me what you have.
19. And it's yep.
Whoever's playing Celeste, please tell me what you have.
15.
I know who Rhodes is. You can just tell me what you have.
18. Just we bother to learn our names.
It's just us.
Fialova.
6.
Benjamin.
Cleric.
23.
Show off.
And let me add that one. Namora.
9. Solid.
Wow.
You're fine. Starting over again. I'm so depressed.
Okay, so we find ourselves in the situation, if you've seen the previous episode, that several of them have made it to the old bone grinder and are trying to shoulder or muscle their way in, while several of them are back at the megalith trying to figure out WTF. So, at the top of the order, we have Ben.
Okay.
You were first to do it.
So the last thing that we saw was this creepy old lady vanish into the ether looking pseudo-fucked, right?
Naughty, naughty.
Nope, hate it all. It's terrible. Nope, Okay, and we can see the bone grinder from where we are, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Great. I'll look at Niley and Rhodes, and he has gone full feral, right? All of his features are really stretched. His teeth are almost poking out of his mouth. He goes, "We're getting into that windmill," and I'm gonna take off towards the windmill itself, getting my thieves' tools out, watching everybody struggle to get out. What's the distance from the megalith to the bone grinder?
I think it was like a 60 feet.
Okay.
Because there's like
So
60
I will
feet
use
to...
action
Go ahead.
movement to get there.
Mhm.
And on my way, I'm gonna bonus action health potion. I have one
Okay.
health potion that I'm gonna take on my way down, which is greater, actually. So 44, 3, 4, 6, 9, plus 4. So 13 hit points. Is fine.
Good.
Oh, that's not too bad. And I will. So action movement gets me to. Unless. Wait. I'm gonna rethink this. I'm not gonna take the health potion. I'm gonna use my I'm gonna. Bonus action dash, and movement down to the bone grinder, and use my action to undo the lock on the door. Is that okay?
Yes, you're not taking the potion?
I'm not taking the potion.
Okay.
So I'm back down to 15
Yeah,
hit points.
so you will be able to kind of finagle your way in towards the door that is locked.
And I'll just
It's locked.
unceremoniously say move to everybody who's around us.
Okay.
The 15 plus 10, so 25 for my thieves' tools.
Okay, so as you get in there to manipulate, your hands begin to get bound as you are manipulating it, and then you're going to see kind of out of the keyhole this tongue just kind of slough out
A tongue?
as it grows eyes and teeth and tries to get you.
Fuck!
That'll be your turn, as that's more aesthetic, as it is not its turn.
Oh, so there's no lock. There's no lock to pick.
It's
Cool.
Yep, it's Niley's turn.
Well, do I see the hag?
No one
The
sees
one that
that.
I was. Okay,
Nope.
can I hear her?
You hear ominous whispers all about you, whether they're echoing from wind rattling leaves in the forest nearby, or ravens crowing in the distance, which you can see several of them.
Great. Yeah, I'll just dash all the way up.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else. But...
As you get to where everyone else is, you will see Ben kind of like try to jump back. His hands are kind of starting to adhere to what looks like a door lock that is now animated into some sort of disgusting looking multi-eyed teeth tongue creature and trying to devour him.
Delicious.
So part of the lock-picking procedure.
Yes.
So Ismark is going to pull the wagon to a stop right about a little past that kind of wide intersection. So he's probably within 30 to 40 feet of where the bone grinder is, and we're going to go to Rhodes.
So we can't get in the door then.
Not yet.
Yes, Ben is trying to fight his way from a lock that he is beginning to stick to.
Did you try hitting it with your sword?
Not yet. I'm out of breath.
I'm gonna need you to roleplay that a bit better.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I mean, I've got a sword, but just
Go at it.
cleric.
We're like 60 feet away, though, because we were down by the monoliths.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get... You will also be out of breath in your heavy
Oh,
armor
okay.
when you get up there.
You were all alone at the bottom of a hill in this large
So
metal.
I actually meant, did you try hitting it with your sword?
Hold on a second, please. Just trying not to throw up.
I believe in you.
Is it 60 feet in like 6 seconds? Like, Jesus.
Rhodes moves at half speed, I think.
Okay.
Leisurely stroll.
Just walks.
So he's walking his 30 feet in that direction.
Nobody's even hurt yet. He's got time.
Yeah. Well, Ben's hurt, but...
We'll put your
Ben is
token
fucked.
right on the other map. Just right on the corner.
Being stunned took a lot out. Hurt the ego.
Dude.
I don't think Rhodes was helping.
Rhodes wasn't stunned, no. You came down to help Ben and I because we were...
Because
we
we were
gonna
held.
get our ass kicked.
What? No, I was totally stunned. I was just standing there. I didn't do anything.
Is that all you want to do?
Kind of don't know what the fuck is going on.
So,
We gotta get in the building.
yeah,
'Cause there's a
they're
child
trying to get
there.
into the building. There was a small child that was spotted as they were yoinked away from this window very violently. And you know that there is definitely hags inside of this building that are doing something. So everybody is gallantly trying to get into this building.
It's always hags. Am I at the level where I can just fly?
Not yet.
I can do later. Just
I think I'm at the level where I can fly.
Rhodes flies,
I was just looking
refuses
for
to
that.
elaborate.
I think it's 3 where you can do it for a minute or
Couldn't
something.
find it.
It's,
I don't know if the fallen.
you have to pick the specific thing as a Ismark. You have to pick Radiant Soul. That's the one that gives you light. So if you didn't pick that, yeah, anything for you.
Celeste.
That is Celeste. Yes.
I said it right.
I'm Niley.
It's the
Oh,
twin.
yeah.
It's the twin sister thing. It throws me off every time.
It's just like being
What?
nice.
I almost asked what time of day is it.
It's
We're in Barovia.
It doesn't matter.
It's the same time.
it's light gray. So it's like very
Not
early.
as
Light
dark,
gray,
dark
medium
gray.
gray will be noon, dark gray is in the evening. That's
Um,
what we'll do. It's lightly foggy, medium fog.
I almost asked what time of day it was.
Rhodes gets out a hooded lantern and lights it, and he's like, "Is this doing anything? Is this helping?"
It illuminates. It's pretty bright.
No!
At this point.
Fuck. That was me. Anyway.
Can I maybe just try to hear, because I'm quite good at perceiving things?
Sure. You can do a perception check. What do you look? You just want to listen in general?
Yeah, I'm like, obviously looking at a space doesn't allow you to hear better, but I'm
Right now, I got you.
like trying to determine if I can hear like sounds coming from inside
Sure.
that seem like they're maybe coming from the opposite side of the
Sure.
grinder.
Yeah.
That will be a 25.
You are going to hear what sounds like the struggle of a small boy and a small girl, elevated, so probably within the second or third floor, as if they sound like they're being wrangled or not necessarily combated with, but like detained is I guess the best way to do it. There's some very harsh female old crone-like voices.
Be quiet, you. Get back into your cage.
You'll be able to hear that, and then there's some creepy ass haunting echoing laughing that's kind of all around as ambience.
And those are all the reasons why everyone is
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There's also the croaking of toads in there too. You get a strong sense of a large collection of toads that are croaking.
Ew. I might not want to go in, guys.
Rose is afraid of toads.
The party's weakness.
Yeah, that's her one weakness.
Found it.
In another story, we have pet toads or pet frogs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. You good?
Yeah, Rose
Alright.
is now preparing to double move on
Now
his next round.
we're going to go to Celeste.
Did you say the door had a hold of Ben, or that he backed away?
No, he attempted to, but the locking mechanism in doorknob basically turned into a mimic and it's like trying to consume him.
But does it have a hold of him, or is there like...
Usually,
Separation.
according to the rules, they're like as soon as you touch it, they're already like adhesive. I'm just kind of, yes, he's currently kind of sticking to it.
He's gonna
Okay.
tongue me at one.
Yeah.
I want to use Slayer's Prey. It's just bonus action, designated creature, and you get bonus damage.
Right.
And I want to shoot my arrow that I've been holding
Okay.
at the, I don't know, like the eyeballs or whatever.
Not
It's a very tight window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben.
Cool.
She might take a little off the top.
You know,
Hope you weren't attached to those hands.
I wasn't.
Oh, I have, math. 26?
You have math.
18
26.
plus 8 is 26.
That'll strike the creature.
Golf clapping is now a thing. Thanks.
I think that's a plus. Slayer's Prey is a plus 6. D6. Extra D6.
I like that better than Hunter's.
Slayer's Prey.
Mhm.
7, 3
100%.
is 10, and
Mine's
3
a
is
little
13.
romance of it.
So 13 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. It definitely is going to squee as the tongue kind of
Oh.
and it starts to like slowly around his wrists, kind of creating almost like a bound or a binding.
Well, that was rough.
But it's hurt.
Just gonna say attack it.
It's
Whoever's
a weird
next.
safe word. Don't stop.
It's a
Do you
weird
get-
safe word.
Attack
Do you get
is
one-
the weirdest safe
Do you
word
get
I've
one
heard.
attack or 2 attacks at level 5?
I just have one,
Okay.
You're just a baby.
I think.
You should check yourself there at level
I think
5.
you get-
Usually
I
that's
think
I was
you
what
gonna
you
say
unlock all the
paladins you
things.
two at level 5.
I just.
It's called extra attack.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I just looked through here.
There you go,
Good job, Ben.
He doesn't want to be consumed by a doorknob and lock.
Yeah.
Well,
I
That would be the
don't. I
weirdest.
don't. I like to believe that I won't fit in it, but maybe I will.
say, guys, I'm running low on arrows.
Use a dagger.
I'm an archer.
Ugh.
Throw the dagger. It's ranged.
Knocking in another arrow. 15 plus 8. 23.
That hits.
I think the Slayer's Prey is only once per turn. bonus action you see
I
a
think it's like the
creature.
first
First time you hit.
Yeah. I think Hunter's Mark is every time.
3 and 3, 6.
That's why they gave it a
How much?
bonus.
6?
6.
So you've done 19 points of damage to it. Okay. It is beginning to drip kind of this purple ichor. And it is like, the teeth are kind of like shrilling.
No thanks.
There is going to be Irina as she is, without hesitation, pushing her way to strike with the rapier, and she's like, going to roll, and the roll is not good. As you feel a rapier pierce your hand.
Ooh. I'm sorry, sir. That's the wrong expression for when somebody uses your
How many hit points do I take?
You are going to take 6.
Oh, should have took that
piercing.
potion.
6 piercing. As she quickly withdraws it and doesn't say anything.
I'm just
She
gonna
seems steeled
Ouch!
and focused on your
Oops, I
handle.
slipped.
The times for oopsie daisies are later.
There is a
Good job, Irina.
bunch of commotion going on in several layers of the old bone grinder. And as Rhodes, you are moving, like, doing a thing, you're going to hear behind you,
Naughty, naughty.
as appearing behind you out of the ether is the old lady, now turned into the hag. She is going to pull up her statistics.
You kind of hit her really hard.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not actually innocent.
It was for the greater good.
It was for the greater good. You saved better than I. But yeah.
Really, all hags can just be murdered. They can go extinct.
I agree. I can go except for my grandmother, but I agree.
Alright, I think...
I mean, we'll differ on this point.
She brought us together. I feel good about it.
I know, I feel like me and Ben hated each other, and we're about to go through like a trauma bonding.
Yep, 1000%.
Buddy comedy.
Everybody's stabbing me. I'm being eaten by a doorknob. There's a lot going on.
You're like, oh, that was like my 3rd year in hell.
Does a 18 hit? Okay. You feel these very sharp claws rake down the back of you, but your armor protects you from taking the damage, which you can definitely feel. As she just went down the back of your armor.
Guess I should pick up my pace.
And that's kind of where she will be. Nymora.
Would I have heard and or kind of seen from across the way the hag pop up behind
You probably would have heard and seen it.
Little traumatized from hag laughter, so I'm gonna immediately pivot in fireball. Not fireball, firebolt.
Okay.
Sorry
Jesus.
for I had a small heart attack.
I had a slight pucker. That's all
It
I'm
was just
saying.
the holy side of the table, really. That just went.
Welcome to the game, Rhodes. Welcome to the game.
Everyone's like, what the fuck did I do?
I'm not resistant to fire. My apologies.
I actually wear metal which heats to fire.
Well, that is 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, I was kind of, scared.
So what happens is, thematically, when you launch it, there's a quick instinct where she, and then she goes like almost translucent, like into the ether, phases for a second, and then becomes corporeal again as it goes through.
Fucking yes. Don't love this. Do not love this. That's my turn.
Okay, Fialova.
Good hustle.
Knowing I cannot pretty much do anything about this door because I'm not that strong and I'm definitely not. You could feel a fireball go right behind you for some reason. And I'm just going to clasp my shield like a little scaredy cat, but also use Emboldening Bond to give 3 characters within 30 feet of me basically bless. So as long as you're within 30 feet of me, you can roll a d4 on your attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. So I'm going to give Niley, Ben, and Naimura that bless. And
my new friends are so untrusting and then so trusting.
I'm going to, let's see here. What do we want to do? I was thinking about turning over a leaf. I'm going to... No, I'm not. I'm just going to back up. Like, just straight back, maybe like 5 feet, so I can let the door breaker downers do their jobs. And that'll be it.
Okay. Now we come to the Mimic Door Lock that now has you technically, because of its adhesive property, you are considered grappled.
Okay.
You can roll to escape if you'd like. Your ability checks, because you are grappled, have disadvantage, and just so you know. As it is going to attempt a bite. Oh, I like that number. Does an 18 bite you?
18 does hit.
It is going to deal X amount of damage, which I will reveal once my dice has been cast. Oh, that's annoying. 8 points of piercing damage, and then you feel 6 points of acid burn into your skin and start to seep into your bloodstream as it does an acidic damage. How does it sound when you pass out?
How does it sound? I think he just falls to his. I think he falls to his knees and he's bound. He's just being held up by the.
Here's what you see, like the bubbling of the acid that's kind of scarring his hands, and then you literally see his hands go, like it's like using its tongue to recoil his hands into his mouth, and the teeth are shrilling as if they are starving for something.
Just tasteful.
Ben, if you want to go ahead and give me a death saving throw at the top of round 2, you can do that.
10.
No, that's a 6.
Barely.
Why do you sound upset about that?
Weird.
Niley.
Oh man. She's still out of breath. Does the doorknob look rough?
I mean, yeah, it itself has. You can see the physical places where the arrows have like they're pierced into it, and it's like dripping this purple ichor. Like
Yeah, and is it just the doorknob or is it the door?
so it's like the lock, like where the lock, the
Yeah.
whole like plate where the knob and the lock would be. Yep, and you can see it's starting to elongate, like it's starting to grow like a python, or like dislocating its jaw to try to like swallow Ben.
Ew. Anyways, I'm gonna hit it. Come on. Ooh, that's not even gonna. Wait, baby. 12?
12 will just hit it.
Fuck yeah. Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry for hitting it, but. No math. Not 12 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's still up. That sucks. Anyways, I'm gonna hit it again.
Don't forget your D4.
Yeah.
So after the first hit,
Oh man.
you are literally going to see that the tongue recoils, or tries to recoil to protect itself.
Yeah.
But it just kind of like almost sloths off Ben. Ben just kind of collapses in front of the door, and it begins to like melt into that purple ichor, just ooze down the door as it's
Ew.
gone. Yep.
Can I still hit the door to try to get it open?
You sure can.
Cool. I got just do this for overkill. Oh well. I got 13 to hit the door.
It does.
And then I want to add a smite onto it because I kind of want to blow this thing off its hinges.
Sure.
In a form of a knock. So I'm gonna do a 2nd level searing smite.
Okay.
Which gives me 2d6 more on top of my already 2d6. Yeah, 8 for the searing smite, and then 12 for the actual like sword hit.
Yep. So that is literally going to blow the door inward as it comes halfway off the hinges, and it's just kind of like it's open, but it's kind of hanging there. You notice that there's a split second as it does everything. There's a fire or a stove that's lit, and there's candles that are providing light, and you just hear an echo of naughty, naughty as they all snuff out.
Oh, fuck off. Alright. And I can't do any. Well, hold on. Let me see if this is. No. Wait. I cannot. I was gonna try to hear you, Ben, sorry, but all of mine are actions, so. And I had to get the door open.
As things have kind of like hit that point, now you begin to hear like a cacophony of croaking coming from this floor. It's pretty loud and echoey and almost slightly like overtaking your senses
This is
of
like
here.
frogs, toads.
Yeah, the croaking of toads, yes. And they sounds like it's coming from this floor mostly. Do you want to go in? Are you good?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Sure. Okay, you should be able to move your token in and
You know,
see what you see.
move me in. I can't move my token from over
How
here.
far?
Put me right next to, like, what I can see is that wagon. Just to kind of get a view of the room.
It looks very similar to one of the wagons that you've seen her
like
peddling her
this,
goods and wares out of.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
It is dark. Do you have dark vision?
I think so.
The only light
Yes.
you have? Okay. So you will be able to kind of see what's in there. Let me give you a brief description via the tome of Strahd that I am reading from. We are on this one. So, you are on the ground floor. It has seemingly been converted into a makeshift kitchen. The room is extremely filthy. You can see and notice that baskets of old dishware are piled everywhere, adding to the clutter. There's a peddler's cart, which you are next to. There's a chicken coop. There's a heavy wooden trunk and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its door. In addition to the clucking of some chickens, you hear the toads that are croaking, as described before. The sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with a stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out of an open, upright barrel, and in the center of the room is where the barrel is. Warmth issues from a brick oven that is against one wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends. The wall across from it shrieks and cackles from somewhere higher up that causes the old mill to shudder.
I got like 10 more feet. Megan, can you put me like on the stairs now that I've kind of got it? Can I hear anything from like upstairs other than like?
Oh, definitely. You can hear muffled sound of two
One more.
Yeah.
two little children trying to cry for help and all kinds of things. You can also hear like these old kind of heeled shoes clicking and clacking on the floor, like old lady kind
Yeah.
of shoes clicking.
Gotcha. Okay. Then that's all my movement and all I can do.
I like that for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Ismark
You didn't see any toads.
I heard them.
hear them. She hears them.
Okay.
Along with some chickens.
Yeah, and there's an oven going.
Correct. And a foul smell and odor.
Yeah.
Ismark has got the wagon pulled to a stop. He is going to hop off the wagon. He's going to start kind of loading his crossbow. I think is what he has. And he is going to start kind of trudging up. So he moves like 15 feet closer. So he'll be within about 10, 15 feet of the doorway. But he'll stop there and he'll take the dodge action. That's what he did. Actually, reloading his crossbow will be his action. Never mind. So he stops at 15 feet, about 10 feet short. So then we come to Rhodes, who now has this creepy ass hag behind him.
And the hag is like completely corporeal.
Currently.
Okay. Have I witnessed anyone else fight a hag one-on-one? I fought one.
You
We
kind
all
of help
just-
at
We
the
all
bottom.
hit her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Pretty hard, I think.
Yeah, and she's a little pissed off about that.
Oops.
I'm just going to turn and just dump and inflict wounds.
Oh, okay. Nice. Is there something she needs to roll for that, or is that a targeted?
It's targeted.
It's a melee attack from Rhodes.
Great.
Of course. 14.
That is not going to. As you literally quickly just push both palms into her chest, she does that kind of translucent thing to where your hands go through her chest, and she just goes, naughty, naughty.
So you can rip her heart out.
Your hands, when they do go through it, they feel as if they're crystallizing ice, like their ice cold.
How far am I away now?
From the bone grinder?
Yeah.
You're about 30 feet.
Ben specifically.
About 30 feet.
Healing word is a 60-foot
Yep.
emanation.
Yep.
I bonus action will activate healing word.
What does it sound like? The healing word. What do you? Yeah. What do you say?
What do you say?
The coveted, yeah, angelic singing of Rose.
This is a hit,
healing.
and then without skipping a beat, just.
I meant to do that in the name of the Lord.
It's an aria.
Okay.
No, it.
Praise you.
Actually, I don't know what it would sound like since my stuff is all light based.
I like the heavenly choir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Sure.
Honestly.
So Ben, you hear
maybe,
this?
Maybe like the deep, monastic, bassy,
Oh, I love that.
chanting.
You hear that slowly grow in sound in your ear. Go ahead and roll your. I think it's a D4 plus number.
D4 plus 4. Yeah,
Okay.
D4. Oh, God. Of course.
You can
5.
re-roll it. You can re-roll it. It went out of your box.
Okay, I re-rolled it. It was 4.
Sure. 5.
8. 8 total.
Yeah, 8. Sorry, I can't. Yeah, 8 points to you.
You're alive.
As you literally hear, "Get up, you bum!" after the the chanting.
This tracks.
Sorry I stepped over your body.
It's fine.
Anything else, Rose?
While here.
It'll be $9.99. It's the American healthcare system.
If you're good, Rhodes, we'll move to Celeste.
I'll send the bill by mail. Yes.
The hag behind him, did the whole hag go incorporeal?
When he tried to inflict the wounds because he missed, yes, she went incorporeal, and obviously he kind of I'm assuming you withdrew your hands, and as he withdrew it, she solid, and then he whispered.
Okay, so she's still there in her.
Yes, it's
solid
more
form.
it's more like flavor of missing. That's what I'm kind of picturing.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Try to make it more creepy,
Thank you.
more creepier.
I like the flavored missing.
I think actually for my action, I'm going to use my radiant consumption, which things have such interesting names. Sorry, yours boring. Sorry. Yes. Just like it sounds, you emanate radiant light and you do extra radiant damage.
Okay.
That's my action. I'm going to move.
You were right next to me when you went all radiant.
I'm sorry.
I might do
I'm just gonna move to the other side of the door, closer to where Rhodes is.
Okay.
And the hag.
Okay.
But I used my action, so that's all.
Okay.
Sorry.
Irina is going to step
Step
past Ben.
Step
And
over
say-
Ben. Everybody's stepping
Yeah.
over him. Let's be very
and say,
clear.
"You'll be fine." And she steps in.
From the ground,
goes
Ben just gives her thumbs up.
She will step behind Niley, but she is like, "It is extremely dark in here." She does not have the dark visions.
throw my cape back for her to hold on to.
So she will tug onto your cape like a small child.
Yeah. Hold that, don't stab me.
And she will take the dodge action.
Very good.
And there is going to be eerie silence on the floors above, as if you've heard the commotions and the things, and then it's just eerily silent, and you just hear, "You shouldn't have entered. You should go back now." Kind of like echo and whisper inside. That'll be their turns. As our hag is going to look at Rhodes and is going to, let me find my book, cast an eye bite on Rhodes. I have to.
Eye bite.
Eye bite.
Gross.
Okay.
I have to look
Above
at it.
table, I know it's gross.
I don't remember.
It's gnarly. It's not a nice
Yeah,
spell.
it's pretty gross. It does bad damage.
It just does lots of bad things in general.
Yeah.
100% pure owl.
Yeah, this is gonna be an algae. Oh, she missed.
To be fair, I almost did an algae on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't put layer.
So give me a wisdom saving throw is what I need from you.
Yes.
He's wise. We got this.
What was that?
That's a 10.
No, that fails.
Sorry about not giving you blessing.
Your vision begins to become cloudy as your eyes literally filled with this inky void. Yeah.
Is that
so
true,
it
God?
says on each of your turns until the spell ends, which its duration is up to a minute, and I'm sure you can make like saving throws. At the end of your turn, you can use your action to target another. Okay.
I should have said the words.
You feel a wave of retching sickness. You have disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks. And at the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw, and then the effect will end if you succeed. So basically you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. Yep.
Not so bad for rounds.
No, you just feel like you're gonna yak.
Yeah.
And your eyes are all like kind of cloudy.
Wait, his eyes are already cloudy.
They are.
So do they get clear? Are they finally?
You now have
I can see
the
everything.
fantasy version of Izine put into your eyes.
Did you roll to cast that? Was that what
No, it's an effect. He has to wisdom save.
You know the like transition lenses?
Yeah.
That's Rose eyes right
And that is what she is going to do. Let me double check.
You just hear Rose shouting, naughty, naughty!
Is that our new safe word?
Naughty, naughty!
Naughty, naughty!
I think she is going to. Yep, she'll stay right where she's at. She'll stay there. She's good. It'll be Nymora's turn, as Rhodes will kind of bend over and retch a little bit, and you'll notice his eyes. What do your eyes look like now that they're not cloudy?
Yeah.
Purple. Like, lavender.
Yes.
There you go.
Purple train.
I will say that she will look past Rhodes as he retches, or begins to retch, and she just goes with a nasty, bony, kind of elongated fingernail at you, and does this.
Me?
Yeah. Naughty, naughty.
Oh!
It's already been rotten.
And it's Nymora's turn.
Celeste literally.
I am going to quicken spell a dancing lights into the tower. So there will be 4 torch-size lights as high up and scattered around the area I can see to hopefully give you guys some light. And then I will
What level is that spell?
It is a cantrip.
Okay. So as you throw the dancing lights out, you're going to see as they get to the doorway, they pop like little bubbles, and you'll be able to, like, your vision is good enough to go up there as you see kind of like swirling finger through the dirty, muddy window is a silhouette, and there's a little twinge of magic, like a counter spell.
Rude.
Don't worry, I'm going. I'm gonna tackle her out through the window. Actually,
it's
is the
from the
plan.
3rd floor, the same window where you still see the tiny little child's handprint on, and it's kind of like this, but it's like drug away, like it snatched away.
Rude. I will then use Firebolt at the creepy one still behind Rhodes.
Okay.
Not Fireball. Not Fireball. Unless we have a really nice DM. It's not
You
that
can
nice.
throw fireball.
I'm even less resistance now.
Okay, well that was more. 2 plus 2, 4. That hits, right?
A 4?
Yep.
Nope, she goes translucent and it goes through her and she just looks. She doesn't even avert her gaze. She doesn't avert her gaze through, like she's looking at Celeste. It's just like one of those, like, focused out and like, and it goes through and she keeps focused.
Oh, that's a little rude.
Very rude. If I had like a thing in my hand to throw down, I'd be like, damn, fucking hacks.
You
End of
show
my turn.
great initiative.
Fialova.
I want to move to a place. I'm hoping I can get into a place where I'm 30 feet within Rhodes, but also not more than 30 feet from Knightley.
You're 30 feet now.
Okay, I think I'm 30 feet from Knightley as well. I'm
Yeah.
gonna count it out. Okay. I'm going to cast a 3rd level Beacon of Hope. Your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 characters within range. So I want to choose Rhodes, Knightley, and Ben. Again, my 3 stars.
Count the freckles.
Nope, I'm reading the wrong thing. Right, exactly. Whoa, reading the wrong thing. This is Beacon of Hope. The spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. That's everybody. For the duration of each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
That's good.
And death saving throws, Ben. I know you're not dead yet, but
We're on our way, baby. We're on our way.
but the beautiful part is and regains maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Oh, that's good.
So if you want to put concentration on me, we all have that for up to a minute. And I will then go ahead and bonus action against every moral fiber of my body, cast bonus action Healing Word at level 2. If I can do that, yes, okay. On Ben. So that's 2d4, that's 8 plus 4, so 12 points of 12 points of returned health.
What's
You guys
his
are the best.
Whisper the word.
Yeah, what's your...
Mine's more of a visual thing. I will grab my shield. I'm still clutching it like a scaredy cat. Like, I'm just like, okay.
The cowardly.
And I will probably say something very rude. Like, you know, I interact with my gods very avant-garde. So I'm just like, fucking be healed, damn it. And it like, kind of glows. Like, the shield will glow and, like, purple shimmering will happen. And it's probably like confetti. Just like
Aww.
raining down.
So
and,
literally
like,
this
raising your
tiny
spirit.
little mote of light goes over top of you and it goes
Healed.
confetti's on you. Yeah.
Ben just sneezes.
And I'll just stay put. I'm gonna stay back here and try not to, lose concentration.
Alright, that'll end round 2, top of round 3. We're back to Ben, who feels slightly rejuvenated.
He's like, oh, this feels like the
The
spawn
healing
of
power of
Waterdeep.
confetti.
Yes.
As he's standing up, he's gonna reach over and go, all right, buddy, it's time to play. And he's gonna drag a shadow and toss it over at the hag that he can see, so bonus action Hex. As he does kind of one of those backflips off the ground and lands back on
It's a
his
kip
feet.
up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew there was a
Kip
word
up?
for it.
Kip. It's a kip up.
Kip up. So he does a kip up, and he throws himself back up, and as he chucks the shadow with one hand, he's going to throw a psychic needle with the other at the hag. and correct me if I'm wrong, she is engaged with Rhodes.
She is.
Yeah. Okay.
So that gives you sneak attack.
And
So the shadow literally like takes this like flight, and it looks like Peter Pan flying right towards.
Exactly.
Your D4.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
With a +4 on my thing, so this is 20 plus 7, so 27 plus 3, 31 to hit.
Yep, 31 hits.
You guys are the best. So 46 psychic damage, is that right? 46.
46. It was like,
Oh, 4d6.
Yeah.
46 too.
it's like, how is it so big?
I don't know. See, those numbers aren't even weird to me. It's like, I do 120 16 points of dice damage doubled is 32, plus 4 is 36 points of psychic damage. We're pretty close to 46.
Okay, that definitely is effective.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I get bonus damage for the hex as well.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, which is 1d6 doubled. What's 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 points of necrotic damage. So 40.
I love how he did that math before
42.
so easily, and then he's like
44.
4 and 4 is
I've got 2 holes in my brain, guys. Okay, it's gonna things don't always.
How long is this going to be an excuse?
A year.
Okay.
1 year. 1 whole year.
So she is definitely beginning to show sign, like herself begins to this kind of greenish brackish blood that kind of comes out of the puncture wounds, and she bites very hard on a tooth that kind of cracks and falls out from the pain she's feeling.
And I'm gonna use my
let's see.
last 15 feet of movement to get in front of Celeste.
Okay. So
how debonair.
the gaze averts from Celeste, which she was pointing to, and then shifts slightly down as locks eyes with you.
I was gonna say who's taller.
She is going to mumble something in a language that you may or may not.
If it's Sylvan, I understand it.
I was gonna say I'll also
It will be Sylvan, as you will hear.
I should have killed your grandmother years ago.
But you're the only one that can hear that.
potential ally.
Do I get to
My
respond?
enemy is my friend.
As long as it's a one sentence response.
Okay. It's Ben. It's never gonna be a 1-sentence response. I'll say, oh, but Gremlagard says hi in Sylvan. Back to her.
Ooh,
Saucy.
question. What was the full name? Grandma?
You didn't hear it?
I did too. Bitch, I speak Haggish.
I speak Haggish.
Is that a new language I'm not aware of?
Now.
Oh, okay. Bookery? Are we going to the bookery after this?
What her name
Gremlagard was her name.
Grem Lagard.
Yep.
Niley, it'll be your turn.
Yeah, I've at least seen some spells fail going in here, right? So I guess the smite wasn't inside, it was on the outside, boo-boo. So I was gonna cast light for
It'll work.
Irina, but I don't want to waste a
Okay.
thing, so she can just hold on to me and hope and pray the grayish outside provides enough light once we get upstairs.
Don't you have a feat that
I'll
like
say
lights
you do know Rhodes is able to give
Glowing.
people dark vision.
Oh.
You can say
I don't think my feat gives me what we wanted to.
Keep in mind, she's holding on to you, so if you move, you're going to pull away from her. So you have to like figure out how to tactically let her move with you. There's a way to do this.
Can I phone a friend?
So if you move, obviously you're going.
Yeah.
She doesn't go till a lot later, so you would have to like hold your action to move until her turn, and then like it's a process. Like,
Yeah, then I'll just, on her turn. we'll
like if
move
you're
up
doing
the
your
stairs.
actions, that's fine, but I would say like you need to like hold your movement to kind of move silence like 10 to help guide her.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah, I'll hold my movement with the idea that when I go upstairs, if I see a hag, I'm gonna start swinging.
Eric,
And if you want me to roll this...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say she needs to roll a concentration check for the 46 points of damage she received from me.
Yes, thank you.
I was also going to ask about eyebite if it was concentration or not.
It is.
And
I
she's
just
getting
forgot because I got really
getting
excited. I was going to get to hit hags.
disadvantage on. Is this an ability check or a saving throw?
And
The concentration.
for concentration, wouldn't it be a saving throw?
It is a save.
Okay.
For a concentration check.
Yeah, just...
What's the DC?
46 divided by 2, so 22.
Yep.
23.
So she would fail that.
So
Yeah, she fails that.
Rhodes is no longer sick.
Her eyes transition
Back to murky.
into murky.
No.
You had anime eyes for just a second where you looked at me and were like,
Can't go back now.
swoon.
I remember color. It's a demon slayer.
So Niley, you are holding movement and action to lead.
To lead, and then at the minute I would see a hag.
Attack.
Yeah, so long as they're not having a hot... Well, I would still probably try to hit with a hostage.
Okay.
Just not hit the hostage.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Ismark is going to continue to... Actually, Ismark now is going to see a lot of focus towards Rhodes on this hag, so he's going to go ahead and try to shoot the hag. Let's see what he can do. This will be the moment he shines. Statistics from Mr. Ismark. He has the heavy crossbow. He will hit with the heavy crossbow. He will do a d10 worth of piercing damage. He will do 10 points of damage with the crossbow.
Is she still
And
have?
that-
Does she still have resistance to non-magical attacks? We learned that from Celeste last time.
Yeah.
She has advantage on saving throws against other magical effects. That's the magical resistance.
Got it. Okay.
So it will deal
Comes a rumble from the dog.
thunder. Okay, so she's looking a little rough and angered.
It's a sanctuary and a hag.
It'll bring us to Rhodes.
Rhodes drops his shield and two hands his longsword and says, "Do this the hard way, I suppose."
Nice.
It's 18 to hit.
It does.
It's only 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I guess that's it.
Alright. Celeste.
I'm gonna knock another arrow and try to lean around Ben, who just stepped right in front of me. And fire at the hag.
Can you move that one Hunter's Mark, but not Hunter's Mark thing? From the
I
door to
don't.
the... Because I know you can move Hunter's Mark if, like, one goes
I think you
down.
just select the target.
It's not. I think I have to recast it every
Oh. So it's not as cool as Hunter's Mark, it just has a cooler name.
first time.
I'm here for Hunter's
Oh
Mark.
no,
They're
it
hating
lasts.
over there.
It lasts until I have a short rest or a long rest,
Move it.
and I can move it.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have said that before, like when the doorknob died, but again, I was really excited to hit something.
Okay, I'll move it to
Someone has a one
hag.
Okay.
I like to hit.
And then at 20.
Hits.
Woo!
Thickness and thickness.
8. Now does that double?
Double dice.
But does it double all my extra stuff?
Everything's doubled. So it's a d6 is 2d6 for your cool thing.
7, 8, plus 3 is 11, plus my radiant consumption does 5 extra radiant damage. I don't know if that doubles or if it's just...
Sure, let's double it 10.
Okay, so whatever I just said plus 10.
Which was what?
11.
21. 21.
plus 5. Plus 3.
75.
Oh.
Yep.
29.
You can't do
That's
that
how
to
I
me.
math. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. All mathed it out to be 79.
And remember, you get another hit.
Yeah.
If she's still up.
10
Oh,
of that
she's
was radiant damage, if that matters.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Not
just gonna
concerned.
make that
Trying to remember to take my arrows out. It's running low. She's gonna take another one out. Fire again.
I think it's a 5.
Yeah, that's only a 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh.
It's 12. That's what you gotta hit.
For the hag?
That's it.
Spellcasters often don't have high armor class.
I know, I figured they were.
Unless they're a cleric, I guess.
4 and 3 is 7.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Plus 5 for the radiant damage.
12.
Well, actually, a new man.
That's what I said used to be. It's a 12 points of damage.
Yes.
Don't bring the
And she's not within 10 feet.
How do you want to do this?
So the first arrow is going to be like through the shoulder, and the second one's going to be like through the eyeball.
Yeah.
Okay.
See that coming.
Vicious.
The first arrow causes her to scream and she yells, "Naughty, naughty," into the eye, and she's going to collapse.
Yes.
That's gross.
Thank you.
There is this kind of twinge. There's like a flash or something that happens over the bone grinder, as if something, a seal, a magical whatever, something was broken.
Hallelujah.
As you're going to hear a cacophony of woeful, angry screams from the top floors. One directly above you and one a little further away.
2, 3. I want to get my arrows back, so I'm going to like the area where she's at.
Okay. So you get half of them back. That's how it works. So you get one, maybe two.
I'm trying to think how much I only fired at her one round, right?
You fired at her before,
You fired at the door.
and then this
Okay,
round.
so I probably get 2 back from her.
Sure, we'll go with that. Two. Good? Irina, do you want to move now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to move upstairs.
Yep. Let's do that. So 5, 10,
I think that's another.
10 feet puts you to the top of the steps on a new map. She is moving behind you. You still have some speed, so if you want to move 15 feet, it puts you up into the room. She's right behind you. You kind of see up here is a large kind of stone wheel
Yeah.
with the grinding mechanisms like they would
Oh,
throw. What you are noticing is the floor is covered in this like kind of off-white powder, and you see like teeth and small bones on the wheel that have literally been ground into this powder that you are now breathing and or walking in. They're very small bones, like childlike.
Do I see?
So like what we saw at the
All
megalith.
humanoid.
It's very tough to tell,
You're not
but
there.
you know,
I just.
Do I see a hag?
you do not see a hag.
Hold on. I would like to kick off a divine sense,
Sure.
which lets me detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. Just more like reach my senses out to see if I like they're hiding behind something or if they're all just upstairs.
I'm going to rule that you do not sense anything.
Okay. But I definitely heard someone's like
Oh yeah, you heard it.
anguishly scream from this level and then the next level.
Correct.
Or
Correct.
I'm still gonna hold the attack option until I see one, but the plan would be on Irina's turn, like, to move upstairs, like her next turn, to like move upstairs.
So you'll hold action.
Yes.
Then we'll say you communicate that to her. She will also hold action.
Yeah.
Your actions would be a disadvantage because it's dark.
Yeah.
But you both will hold your actions.
Oh.
Are we committing?
Full commit to I will just cast light.
Okay.
On my boot.
Okay, so you kind of bend down, tap your boot.
Yep.
Ding, they glow. She can see, so her held action is now at a regular strike.
Yep.
And casting light is a action.
It's a cantrip.
So you, yep, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Relying on her as backup right now.
Okay. Are you good with your movement? You still have movement. You only moved 15 feet up.
If I only moved 15 feet up, then I want to keep going.
Yeah,
I thought I had moved 30 feet.
Nope, I'm just kind of showing you.
No, just carefully moving up. Yeah.
So fine, it's 10. It'll put you near the top of the steps.
Yeah.
Okay, as you're marching up to this third and floor. Perfect.
I think it's danger.
Very interesting light going on there.
It's dynamic lighting.
I know, but it's like covering
So as you start to climb up to the third floor, that is when you hear kind of this ominous echo. You pay for that, naughty, naughty. And you'll feel the presence when you cast that. You feel it apparate or bamf back into where you can feel from another kind of plane or level of existence as she will appear behind Irina.
Fuck.
Makes sense.
She will quickly turn and make an attack because she held her action.
Hags be bitches.
At least there's not 3 of them.
She is going to have a 14.
Don't speak ill on this, because there's only 2 of us inside right now. If I hadn't said it before, I'd like some backup, guys.
That'll miss. So she misses. She's a little tougher to hit. So now the hag is going to take her turn because it is her turn, and she is going to cast a ray of sickness.
Oh shit.
Let's just get the details and the clarifications on that. I think it's in a probably going to get you both. She'll angle it and put it in that right cone, I think is what it is.
No, it's a single target.
Oh, is it? Oh, then she will definitely Ray of Sickness Irina. Irina?
No, the hag.
So she's going to make a ranged spell attack. Did you just something happen there?
I just knocked the table. It's fine.
No.
It's flipping tables over there.
Yeah.
That's all we do. That's all we do here is flip tables.
I don't think I could actually flip this table. No.
It is going to
Ready?
definitely hit.
Yeah, ready?
I got a bad knee.
How's your knee gonna affect this?
You lift with your knees.
If we're sitting down?
Yep. I'm gonna have to stand up to flip.
Oh. I don't like any of those noises.
You don't know. We're good with this.
Yeah, I don't like those.
No. Nope.
We're not going to go lucky after all.
We got another.
Fuck.
So she's going to take 10 points of poison damage from the Ray of Sickness. And she falls to her knees as she is retching on the steps, and there's this kind of green bile just all over as she is sickened. And you're going to see this haunting, scary visage looking up at you from the night hag that is staring at you. And that is when you are going to hear, as you kind of look in that direction, quickened footsteps from above that come right at you at the top of the steps. As she shakes her head and says, "Naughty, naughty."
You're actually about to hear a lot of screaming. Riley?
Good job.
Yeah. You guys were trying to get in the door.
She was like, we have a message.
So-
She turns around. Wait, where did we go?
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. We were all supposed to come inside. Where's backup?
I was trying to help Rose.
Yeah. To be fair, I did just step right over Ben, so
Yeah.
You did.
I might deserve this.
Nymora is 100% like, if the hag pops up. It's like a dog with like a squirrel. And she's like, I'm gonna kill it.
Hey, guess what? Come inside. We got a BOGO.
She's going to use her claws and rake at you. Or do you look at the noise you hear? Or do you just ignore it?
I think any type of movement like that I would look towards to not have my back towards
She's
it.
going to right at your face, just right down your eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
It smells of decay and rot. It's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that barely hits. Barely.
Scratch the surface.
Yeah, just
Superficial.
So 14 points of slashing damage directly to you.
Ouch. Right? It's the claw.
That will end the sibling's turn, as now it is Nymora's turn.
Okay. I have seen the one Fae be dealt with, so I will walk up to the door. 5, 10. Can I go in? Is there anything?
you definitely hear screaming at
Yep.
this point.
So I'm gonna start going up the stairs.
As you get to the base of the steps, that is when I'm going to trigger that, because he's been very patient.
Oh, he has been very patient. Actually.
There is a creature that just apparates out of the ether.
Oh god.
Sorry, not gonna be able to be back up yet.
This is a creature known as a Dretch. It is a very fiendish, demonic style of creature.
Oh, fiend. I've seen those.
Yeah, you probably would have experienced. Yeah, you know that they're not
Is
super
there more
hardy.
trauma coming at me?
They're not super hardy, but they are.
Can you blow up that picture?
Yeah,
It's like a pigback.
I think I do.
Oh, that sounds cute.
A very little picture. Reminds me of Alf, but I can't tell.
He eats
Remember if
cats.
it's.
I'm not down with that.
Arrow.
I don't remember how to like do things.
Very well. Cast a wrench.
Okay. He is actually going to just leap over top of, creating a large clatter of things, knocking, punching through the wagon, and lands directly at you just to engage you. That's all he can do. He held for that. So you'll be engaged. So you're kind of like your turn still. He's kind of like the creepy dogs from Ghostbusters. They're very much like that.
Good reference.
Or Ghostbusters, however you know.
It is Ghostbusters.
I think that's the better name for
The
it.
Wozen World was their most recent release.
Yeah, yeah. With Rawl Pud.
He's
It
another
may not be
famous vampire.
appropriate to say, but, you know.
I still
Also
think
a famous vampire,
Raoul
but in real life.
Pud.
Roll pud.
That's my next
No
character's
pressure.
name.
You
I'm
definitely
just
hear.
going through all my spells because I think I was an idiot and only have range spells. So, just give me a second.
Could you just cast Fireball really quick? As a favor?
It's like somebody looked at everybody's character on D&D Beyond and said, "How can I fuck them up?"
Somebody's like above us control the name with better,
Good night,
more wisdom than we
now.
understand.
Yep.
I can't guess though. I'm agnostic.
Oh, look at that. Aren't you a cleric?
I, as a player,
Oh, I thought you meant your character, and I was like, how does that make sense?
Has god magic. Don't know about all
Not
this.
The
really
god is just trying to
super
convert
sure.
them, and Vila was just like, "Keep man, stop calling."
Does it say
God
like
donate.
you might make a ranged attack spell? What are the? It's like his whole person. Make a ranged spell attack. Okay, so it will say that.
You just cast Meteor Storm.
Unfortunately, I just
Ninth
didn't
level,
learn that
return
in
home
the
safely.
Battle It's fine.
Yeah, sorry. I just feel like it would be really useful right now.
I don't think Mind Sliver is actually like there's a range, but it's not a ranged attack spell because it's so safe. So
It is PoE, it's not.
I'm going to need the creature to make an intelligence saving throw.
What does it need to be?
That's a great question. 16.
No, it fails.
Okay.
It's not intelligent.
It
Poor
is
thing.
going to take 2d6 of psychic damage. Oh, wow, beautiful. I'm glad I'm just it's so great today, guys. 3 points of damage.
He doesn't know how to
And-
feel.
There will be...
He's too stupid.
You will have to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Yep. D4 subtract. Okay, feel over. That'll.
Good spells.
Can I have dark vision, would I be able to see this fellow?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Boop it on its nose. Boop.
I'm just trying to stay within 30 feet as much as possible through my 3 emboldened people. So Ben, Naimura, and it's probably still out of range for you. But I will go ahead. I'll go into the door and be like, oh, you're a little closer than I thought, Mr. Scary Guy. And bonus... Nope, action. I'm going to action cast Sacred Flame on this fellow, which would be a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw minus the D4, right?
Yep. And he's gonna have. I'm gonna give him disadvantage because it's tight quarters too. Definitely, he's going to fail that. Minus. Yeah, he fails with a 0.
Oh, sick. So with, again, I'm clutching my shield like a terrified baby, and you see it go purple as my gods shower this fellow with purple confetti. It's iridescent purple and pink confetti, and he is sacred flame. So the confetti will then ignite him in holiness.
Okay.
And that's 2d8. Guess I should roll my damage.
You don't have to.
Okay, we'll just max it then. Is that fine, or?
I like that plan.
Oh, God. 5 points.
Oh, well,
Yes.
glad to know, yes.
We high-five each other, and we're good.
Okay. That'll end round 3. Keep going if you got some more things. Sorry.
I just want to make sure I don't have any
I-
bonusy things. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Still concentrating.
Sacred Flame is the least satisfying.
Right.
Ben, you are up.
Alright, so I can't get into the windmill. This Philo is standing in the door.
I wanted to like go one more. I don't want to block the
I was
entrance.
gonna say, I will have probably like moved up
Okay.
one of the stairway just so I'm still in with the things.
Fair enough.
The old
Horses
hag,
get in.
that we just killed
Gone.
out here. Gone? There's no body,
It's
there's
like
no
a-
anything. Just like
There,
a puddle
no, there's
of
a
mess.
body there, or there's like a pile of clothing, and looks like it's in the shape of a body.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm
Burn it
going
just in a shirt.
to 1, 2, 3, stand here, notice that it's engaged with both, and just go, hideous. And I'm gonna, come on, buddy, and throw the hex bonus action on this bat dog thing, and then
Yep.
chuck a needle at the same time. Oh, no, I miss. There's no way I hit. 5 plus...
D4, you're
D4.
Oh, thank you.
fully...
You're
Oh.
emboldened.
Yes.
This is not good.
Hashtag was.
6 plus 7 is 13.
13 is going to hit it.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, it does.
That was that D4 that did that. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6, 10, 11, 14 plus 4, 18 plus 1 point of necrotic damage. So 18 psychic, 1 necrotic, so 19 total.
Describe to us how this creature dies.
I think it's just a very kind of casual, is not really concerned with this thing because he just died by the other thing. So I think it's just like a casual throw, and you guys probably just watch the little needle kind of like poke right in its eyeball, and then vanish in butterflies as the creature just kind of falls to the ground. And then I'm gonna take my final 3 steps in. 1, 2. And as I pass Filova, I'm gonna go, thanks for the words earlier, darling. and am now inside the building.
Okay.
Ding.
Niley!
What were your healing words?
Huh?
Yeah, I am going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on the one that tried to claw my eyes out. Rude.
You will feel a very warm trickle of blood
Yeah.
kind of coming down.
Gonna absolutely rip her face off with my teeth. And then I'm gonna hit her. Well, I'm gonna
I
try
don't
to
think
hit
they
her.
taste very good.
I'm not going for taste. I'm going for flavor.
Hold on.
Ugh. That's 16 to hit her.
Unfortunately, that misses. No joke.
Wait, am I
little...
still within 30 feet of...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I still have the D4, right?
Sure. She's like almost directly
18?
below you. 18 will hit.
Nice.
Fuck off, bitch. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm
Hungry.
also...
Confetti gods.
Right.
Okay, cool. So I'm also gonna smite her with Wrath Smite. It's psychic damage if that matters to her. Plus the smite. 16 total damage. And then I'm still gonna try to whack her again.
Sure.
No. There's no way I hit her.
What did you get?
Well, I rolled a 3, so even with the 9 and then the D4, I still wouldn't hit her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You good?
Wait. I do have an inspiration.
There's no time like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Sure. Use it or lose it.
19 plus 6 is 25.
That is.
6 again. Oh, and I forgot to add on the 6 for Hunter's Mark. The D6. Sorry. I don't use that spell very often. So on the earlier one, it was 4 more damage.
Sure. Got it.
And then... Oh, well, that damage sucks. And then Hunter's Mark is every time I hit.
I'm pretty sure.
Let me... I'll read it really fast. Whenever I hit it, yeah. So 3, 5, plus another smite. 11 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
It'll bring us to Ismark, who hears Irina scream and retching and sick, and he can kind of hear all the screams, so he's going to charge into the doorway.
Trying to deal with that.
It's extremely crowded in there, and he's just blocking the door currently, and that'll bring us to Rhodes.
Come join the door blocking
Come on,
party.
Balanos.
Now you can move through allies as long as you do not end your turn on square. So just keep that in mind.
Oops.
And I think we counted. Are allies difficult terrain or is it enemies?
I think allies are not. I never had allies as they use normal.
Is this Ismark?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think halflings are the
Just give
only
me
ones
short
that can
check.
move through people's spaces. I'm not 100%. I'm sorry. Speaking
forgot
about
to ask,
enemies, they can move through any space.
Correct.
Gotcha.
I forgot to ask if the hack was looking fine or...
She looks angry.
Oh!
She's going to add to your collection of claw marks on her turn.
I'm trying to add my own.
Try.
It's above the table, though.
Is vision still a problem for the people on the ground floor?
Not for me.
I don't think so. I think most of those people in there have dark vision. And there's light kind of spilling kind of at the top of the steps. Because there's light lit boots. They're lit.
Concentrate.
Just lit.
So are
She's got those light up sneakers.
Yeah, Ellie looks.
Do not have a
Ellie
way to
likes-
see him.
I do. I do have the
No, you have
light
dark
up
vision too,
Skechers.
right?
Me?
Yeah, you, the one pointing at that one.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not in there.
I know. I think everybody here has dark vision except for Irene and Ismark.
Yeah.
So,
Is Ben still significantly injured?
no, I don't think so.
I mean, he's almost at half health, but he's just bleeding everywhere.
Okay.
Both from
So nothing
before and right now. There's been a lot of blood loss today.
Well, you worry about your turn. Let's go.
Where is movement in D&D?
It's up top.
Oh, thank you. Right, because I have armor. So I can't even get to the door.
You can dash. 30 is right here.
I'm going to move 20 feet. And then I will use my action to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
And so that is a 30-foot radius.
Oh shit.
And then I will use my bonus action then to give 2d6 healing to Ben.
Okay.
Gonna live forever.
10 hit points.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
It's starting to feel really good.
What does the other aura do? The 30 feet or whatever you just said.
So it allows me for up to 1 minute to just use bonus actions to pump out healing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Celeste.
What?
I said, come on, vominos.
I want to check this body in case it's got something that we can use or might need. A key, a potion,
So you're gonna use an
Notes,
action. You're gonna use an action to search it.
Yes, I'm gonna search the.
Go ahead and give me a investigation.
Molotov cocktail, fireball.
It's a nat 20.
Let's see what you call it.
Plus nothing, so just 20.
So you are going to find that there is nothing significant in value that you would care to take. You are going to kind of rifle through and find small teeth and bones that have just fallen into the pockets of the clothing. You probably will find a folded up piece of parchment that appears to be some sort of recipe.
I'm gonna take all of that just in
Okay.
case,
Yep. And you pull your hands out of the kind of dusty pockets, and it's like there's a off-white residue or powder that's kind of covering your hands as you're rifling through.
Gross.
Actually, you also would discover a small coin pouch that was tied to kind of her waist. That would have about 50 or so gold pieces in it.
take that too.
Okay. And anything else you wish to do?
She's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Okay.
10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move over here. And that's it.
Okay. So it's going to bring us to Irina, who is going to start to try to back up the steps, bracing herself with her free hand, and she's still feeling the effects.
Fight through it, girl. Fight through it.
And she just bumps into you, nudges you as if there's nothing to do or go or anywhere. And she had the ray of sickness is what we cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's poisoned.
Double check, I think.
She's poisoned until the end of this turn.
Yep. So she's gonna disadvantage on the attacks. She tries to swing. Oh, that was really good. Is that Oh, okay. That made all right. She is going to have a. Ooh, she just hits.
Nice.
with a 17. So she will deal a d8. So 8 points of damage with her rapier. As you hear the hag say, "Naughty, naughty!"
Safe word.
Mom said it better. Oh man, we've been ignoring her safe words this whole time. Guys.
We're terrible.
No wonder they're so upset.
She is going to immediately react as she's up next, and she's going to attempt to just claw at her. Irina is going to fall. So as she kind of gathers her composure, because at the end of her turn, kind of shaking off the poison of the sickness, that's when she just kind of like rakes at her with both of her hands, and she just kind of, you hear her hit the last couple steps, roll down, and she's in the process.
One job.
She came in after me!
One job.
We all see this body fall. We all see her body fall.
You will hear a body, or everyone will hear it.
Scream, "Shit!"
Yeah. And Celeste is probably like, "Yep, one job, one job."
Sounds about right.
And I think it is a double check.
Wait, are you guys on the second floor or the third floor?
Third floor.
Second, third-ish.
Well,
Okay.
On the stairway.
The goal
between
was the
two and
third
three.
floor, but then we kind of got
Sure.
sandwiched in uncomfortably. Tactically, not a good position, because the hag in front of me has the high ground.
Yeah, fighting in a tower is never
I
fun.
have the high ground on the hag below me.
With a dead body in between you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she is going to bonus action and poof. And now that brings us to the one at the top of the stairs. It's been Hunter's Mark, who's going to be not happy
She hit me first.
with the retaliation. You didn't let me finish. She like goes like this. Her fingertips glow as magic missiles are gonna fly out.
What a bitch.
Like
What
you
a
wouldn't
dick.
take that.
None of my wizards ever took magic missile on purpose.
Was it forced upon you?
No.
So you will take 11,
My knowledge.
11 points of magic missile damage.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little spicy.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
About to be like, oh yeah, I'm rolling down the stairs.
No.
Team third floor.
To be fair,
Team-
the goal is to take me and the one hag in front of me downstairs.
Okay.
I'll bring the fight to you guys, don't worry.
Naimora, it is your turn. Welcome to the game.
Yeah.
He just drops a whole what's that?
I am going to go to the top of the stairs, so in level room number 2. And hopefully this won't bite me
Can I move out?
I'll get it in a second. I'm just
the
trying to
bum later,
somewhere to just
but I would like to hold my action to cast.
Okay.
Level meter sword.
Unfortunately, I also don't have access.
Top
to
of the
it.
steps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be right.
And I'll probably go a little bit further in.
Yeah, I
because
would.
I want
Yeah.
to
Totally.
be able to because you said the night hag at the top of the stairs poofed out of existence.
The bottom of the
one
stairs.
side.
The top of
Okay.
the stairs, you'd have to move right where Irina's body is to get about a 3/4 good look at it, because it's
Don't worry.
It's at the top of the third floor. So right now you can't see what.
I guess let me put it
Riley's
this way.
doing.
Will I have known that there's probably 2 more hags? If there's not the hag at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm gonna say first. Yeah, like it's been
Okay.
communicated.
So I know
enough.
that there's 2, and I move until I can see the one at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Take a quick look around and maybe like quick hearing, and I'm pretty sure from all the fighting that the 2 hags were in this somewhere, like floor 2, not like children being sacrificed on floor 3.
You feel confident that
Okay.
they were attacking people.
So I'm going to hold my action, and once I can see both hags, like on this plane of existence, I will be casting a Twin spell.
Okay.
I will also have used a bonus action to convert one of my first level spell slots into a another sorcerer point so I can cast the twin spell of second level.
Okay.
Okay.
You satisfied with that?
That is my turn.
Fialoba.
Fialoba is going to hear the cacophony upstairs, and there's now a hag rolling down the stairs.
This is the plan, but yeah.
No,
Not currently.
Yeah. No, right now there's a Irina.
She
Well, you
thinks-
guys were taking a while, so I was just going to bring them
Irina's
to
rolling
you.
down the stairs.
I am seeing how the stairs seem like a not great option, and you'll see Fialova for the first time, I believe, turn around to the wall, and I'm going to walk 10 feet up the wall, or to the ceiling, whatever
Beautiful.
comes first.
What?
Beautiful.
On the wall. And then I will walk
Now she's just
forward
walking like
20 feet. I want to be within 5 feet on this side of the stairs of Ben. That
So
makes
over
sense.
here?
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't know
walk-
about you, but I'll be on
You
the
walk
wall.
up the wall and over the ceiling?
I'm walking like on the actual
Yeah,
wall,
like walking
under
the wall.
ceiling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And as I walk by Ben, I'm going
So
to...
you would be like this. She's literally walking
Yeah.
horizontal.
I'm going to follow the curve of the wall.
Same.
And as I walk past you, Ben, you'll feel my balm of peace.
Oh.
And you will receive... What did it say? 14 points of healing. As I just kind of go like boop, and I keep walking. I can now, so Balm of Peace, as an action, I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And when you move within 5 feet of any creature during this action, you can restore 2d6 plus 4 hit points to that creature.
Oh, nice.
A creature can only receive this healing only once whenever you take this action. So I continue to walk up the stairs, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm following the curve of the wall
This is amazing.
as far as I can, and whoever I come in contact
You know
with.
Ben's
so,
face, my face when you walk up on that. I'm gonna be doing like a.
Everyone's face is just.
so everybody, hopefully I can get in contact with Irina within the 30 feet.
So
So
you're
you're-
at the top of the stairs is here. 5, 10, 15. You're at 20.
Yep. So you could get.
I get an extra 30 feet because of the Balm of Peace. It lets me
Well,
move
yeah.
my
So
full.
just right over me.
You
and go
could.
to-
Yeah.
go
Exactly.
to them.
They would all get 14 points. So Irina, hopefully, and then hopefully Niley if I get to within 5 feet of her as well.
So you're like on the wall. Right
Yeah,
above
just
it.
kind of
14 points.
Oh, that's right.
14 points of healing.
And
That's my-
Irina gets it too.
And you.
Yeah, as
Have
long as
not
I'm
been
within
hit.
5 feet of her.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
I'm still at my 37.
And anybody else I would have. Did I pass you?
You did, but I have not been hurt yet.
Okay, so you just feel warmth and amazingness.
That was fucking
And
amazing.
that's my action. So then as a bonus action, I will go ahead and... Am I within 5 feet of the alive guy now? I'm 10 feet up the wall. Can I reach him?
The what?
The hag.
Never mind. It's bonus action. Just kidding. Thinking too much. I will do another level 1 healing word on Niley as a bonus action. So you hear me say, fucking heal, damn it! And then you're showered with purple confetti.
So the light goes right on you and gets into your face. It goes.
You're healed. That's a d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
That is 6 points.
That
more.
makes me feel a lot better.
And then I will be done. I'm just hanging out on the wall.
Woo!
Acting like nothing's a big deal. Like, oh, you guys can't walk on the wall soon.
I have a quick clarification question. Are you like literally like your feet are on the wall and you're like just hanging sideways?
Kind of probably
Or are
similar
you
to like
doing
what
like a
man
Spider-Man?
spider would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind
Like
of
skittering along
like
the
a
wall.
man spider type of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's.
There's
really
no
cool.
webs or anything.
Who's a spider?
I don't know. I guess you just have to ask, won't you?
That'll bring us to round 5. Ben, you are up. Feeling really good.
Yeah, I'm feeling full. Totally wipes what I was gonna do this round, so I'm trying to recalculate how I can actually get up here. Because that
It's
was
my bad.
fucking amazing. No, that was amazing.
Don't feel bad about it. Thank
I
you.
don't.
We all just
Sorry,
drink
not sorry.
Question
Yeah.
on the staircase, DM. Is it an open rail or is it? Are they walled corridors?
So the first floor going to the second floor is closed.
Okay.
When you get up to like the top, it's like a railing above. Like on the second floor, it's a railing.
But getting to this.
And then if you,
Sorry, keep going.
yeah,
Parkour.
it's walled. It's walled going from first floor to second floor.
But second floor to third floor.
That is wide open.
Okay, cool. So
There is no railing. There is nothing.
I would like to.
It's a safety hazard.
Action.
OSHA's gonna be
I
pissed.
mean, yeah. I'm gonna bonus action. Bonus action. Watching Fief do this wall climb, I'm gonna be like, that's fucking rad. And I'm going to attempt to do the same, but cannot. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, action, bonus action, dash. I'm trying to climb up. I'd like to use my acrobatics to climb up the second rail to get up between or on the other side of Niley. So between Fief and Niley and Irina on this very tight staircase.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics. 15 or better.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Sorry, acrobatics.
Plus my d4. That's 16 plus 3, which is 19, plus 7, which is 26.
Yes. Yeah, you will do a quick run, kind of kipping off the wall, grabbing onto the ledge, and then kind of like climbing onto the rail, pulling yourself up on the rail, and just kind of like a side over the rail and put yourself into position.
Yeah, we're gonna join the circus after this.
1,000% we are.
I'm more think she is just
There is a
popping
circus in the Fae. It's called the Witchlight Circus.
And I'm going to, since this hag is the only one that I can see, I'm going to kind of tuck around Niley's head and in full Fae just go boom and throw needle right at her face.
Okay.
Niley will scream.
Yeah, what's that look to you? Like the little kids scrambling up like the zombie?
19 to hit.
It does.
Okay.
Strahd doesn't scare me anymore at this point.
And there is no
That was terrifying.
hex on this because I had to bonus action dash to get up there. It's not great. 8, 10, 11. 11 plus 4, 15 points of psychic damage right in her face.
Nice. Nice.
And I would like to just extend my hand down to Irina as like helping her up, but focused on the hag.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Niley.
I would make a small note to everyone that there is another one, just in case it wasn't clear before. And then I'm going to use one of my channel divinities to do Vow of Enmity.
Yep.
Cool, thanks. You knew I was going to say it wrong. It essentially just gives me advantage. If it's a creature, I choose a creature I can see within 10 feet, and I gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it gets McMurdered. So.
McMurdered.
Have it your way. Wait, wrong place.
So. Ooh,
D4.
that is a 20. 20, nat 26 plus 6, so nat 26, and then I don't think I'm gonna use the D4 unless it's really needed to get it. You know what?
That's a you discretion.
Yeah, I'll just for funsies.
Why not?
28.
That's a McOverkill, but we'll go with that.
Murder face.
McMurder face.
She scratched me.
You know, we dare disinfect those scratches too.
Yeah.
You know that was not.
I got you, girl.
5. Do you just double it, or do you want me to roll twice?
I prefer rolling twice.
Okay. So 10. Plus 3, so 13. And then a D6 from the Hunter's Mark. So 6. I double
twice.
that as well.
Yep.
So 13 plus 12 is 25. And for severe potential overkill, I'm going to use my last Wrathful Smite.
Double that shit.
And then 5 plus 5, 10. So, what did I say? What was my last number?
I got it.
Yeah. So, 25 plus 10?
Did you double your smite too?
I did.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
the-
Okay. She's looking pretty rough, but she's still trying to figure out how to claw the rest of you.
Oh, it's good I have another attack. So,
Action kick downstairs.
she's in front of me, so, so 13.
You get the plus D4 on everything.
Mm-hmm.
13 plus 4 is 17. 17 hit her?
17 is just going to hit her.
So basically
Bless
3 blessed. This is my domain.
And I can't be really cool with this one because it's out of slates. But a 6. That's another 7 points of damage in total.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't actually
I
say that as
heard
Niley.
bless you and then the
Actually, you know
sneeze.
what? Niley will tack on a be blessed to this fucking hag. And I think nothing valid does anything else. It does not do anything else. And yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Jesus.
Ismark is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll get to the top of the steps. As he's looking around to see whenever he's going in the right direction, he's going to level his crossbow and look around. He's going to hold for the first sight of any threat that he can see, and it'll bring us to Rhodes.
Oh, all by yourself. Oh, no, quite all by
No,
yourself.
Celeste is out there with him.
Do we still hear screaming? Like children screaming?
I would say that because of your previous role, you can definitely hear it's still on the 3rd floor. They're trying to make as much noise as possible so that they can get help, essentially.
Okay. I'm just gonna double move.
Okay.
I can only go 40 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet puts you at the beyond Ismark. In the clusterfuck of the 2nd floor.
Don't worry. We're working on it.
Miley, are you down any hit points?
I'm looking actually okay.
Well, I'll still give you.
Okay.
Well, just 6.
That actually puts me at full.
Okay.
And, I did also. I think they're all dead, but I did want to know if Rhodes knows anything about hags and like, are they typed at all? Are they undead? Are they?
Go ahead and give me I'll give you a free nature check to see what you know.
With my divine sense, would I have gotten an idea of what they were?
What does divine sense say?
It's good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then celestial fiend undead.
So you know that they are I'm pretty sure they are a fiend. Yes, they are a fiend. What does your nature say?
Only a 13.
Don't know.
And this is specifically a roll to know how to use the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Gotcha. Do you have the stat on there for what it does? Like, isn't it more vampiric?
Yeah, but it does have a turn on dead and turn on holy feature.
Okay, I would say that the 13 would give you enough resolve to know that it's not going to be very effective.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Boot in the mouth.
As long as it's a magic boot.
I got light on it.
Celeste.
Come join the party.
I'm just gonna hole up in this doorway and roll I guess, perception to turn around and look out.
Okay. So watching out.
Yeah.
At Avram and Ruffles and Ridges.
It's a not nat 20.
Okay, everything looks good. There's a lot of activity in the sky as far as like you see or notice a lot of ravens on nearby trees kind of following and looking. With the 20.
And that uses an action, right? To perceive?
It does.
Okay. Then she's just gonna post up right there.
Okay. Oh, good. Irina is going to push her way down here to let other people ahead to move up to the top of the stairs.
Oh, sorry. Irina is down hit points as well, right?
No, she's fully healed from booping.
The boop.
I love that it's
You
said
heal.
boop.
You heal?
And that's what Irina does. Now that she's still away.
I can stand on their shoulders. Double people.
Double people?
That would be funny, actually.
Let's play a game of chicken. Feel like we get on my shoulders. We're about to Autobot roll out of this thing.
Autobots assemble.
We would actually kind of sound like that with all the middle armor, just like rubbing these.
Yep.
Like,
It would probably be worse than that as you're like trying to like
yeah.
clink, clink, clink.
I have chain on, so it'd be very scrapey against the
I
plate.
think
like
I also have
scrape.
chain.
Oh, okay. Well, then that would just be a nice jingle then.
Yeah.
Actually, Rhodes' voice sounds like Megatron.
Is that when the helmet is down or always?
Always.
I like it.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, they got runes on the two of them.
You can't get messed with your toes. You don't need steel toes.
I know, I don't. I got these runes. Ass
Magically.
whooping.
Magically protected.
I don't know if you heard me, James. I said I got my D&D shoes. And I've got runes on the toe.
You've got runes on this. Is that why they light up?
Okay.
Do you have to speak an incantation to get out
Ass
your wheels
whooping.
to do?
Yep.
Can I have these?
No.
Absolutely. That's how you break an ankle in real life.
Hope is on the way, dear. Healing down a rope.
Hope is on the way,
No
dear.
stairs. I'm incapacitated.
A lot of dice rolling.
Uncomfortable. So I'm
There's
just
some,
not comfortable.
there's some things happen over there.
Okay, well, something's going to take place downstairs while she's using the facilities. So we're going to like jump forward to the hag that's in front of you, who is definitely going to hiss. Her eyes are going to kind of squint into this evil glare. You notice tiny little droplets of kind of this ichor coming out of her eyes, and she is just going to reach back and scream. So much so that the window panes kind of vibrate and the house kind of trembles a little bit. She's going to strike at you with a nat 20 for a claw strike.
Yeah, that'll hit.
She deals 24 points of damage.
Yikers. I'm glad I healed you, babe.
Yeah, I would have
She
been.
has just that.
Would have been one of us.
If it's fair, Niley would scream back afterwards. Like, frick.
Yeah.
When
that's
the mummy
fair.
screams in it, ah!
That's fair. And then she is going to recklessly kind of move away,
Oh,
stepping away. So you will have an opportunity to attack.
would the vow of enmity still count? Like, would I still have advantage?
Is it a concentration?
It's just I choose a creature I can see within 10 feet of me and I gain advantage on attack rolls against it. I don't know how, if it's a opportunity
When is it
attack.
in? Is it a time?
1 minute.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you still have advantage. I'll give you that.
Fuck. No, I don't hit.
Okay, so now that you're back, does he? Do I have?
I'm after you. Oh, damn it. I got
Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So appearing behind you and clawing into you for 17 points of damage.
From inside the.
Yep, at the bottom of the steps she appears, and you hear naughty,
How much
naughty.
damage?
17. And then now you hear a large commotion upstairs. As they have taken their turns, it'll bring us to Naimura.
I was gonna say, I think effectively, they're the one step back, so I can't see her.
You probably would have heard that.
Yeah, so I know the one's downstairs, and I know the one's on the third floor, but I don't have, cool, magic.
Magic!
Actually, what? Yeah, I have to see them. There's a lot of people to go there. But she likes her drinking buddies next. More than she probably likes the children at the top too.
Damn.
This is a hard.
Who?
Naimura.
Oh. Gotcha.
You're my drinking buddy. Congratulations.
I made it.
in line with Ismark.
Right. So we're probably all three friends. I think we were all just sitting back there with the cask, like, hit me up. I think I will go to, like, here. And then you said this was a railing, so will I be able to look down and see the hag at the base of the steps?
You probably could.
Okay. Then I would like it to make I would like it to make an intelligence saving throw.
It will definitely fail.
So they will be taking 3d6. Okay, that makes sense. 12 points of psychic damage. It cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn, and on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, act, or bonus act, and it only gets one of the three.
Okay, fair enough.
Celeste got attacked for 17 damage.
The twinning.
Are you good? Filova, you're up.
From my vantage point on the wall, can I see up to the 3rd floor and see anyone?
You can peer up there, but you don't see anyone.
I'm gonna walk towards the, I'm gonna walk upwards until I can see somebody, hopefully. Maybe.
So, like, you're still kind of on the stairs, but...
So then I will cast Sacred Flame on the person I can see. It's a Dex 15 saving throw.
No, it passes that.
No damage on a miss. Nope. And then I will just stay put, I believe, on the wall here. I'm trying to just stay above. I still have the Beacon of Hope up for people if they need to make wisdom saves or death saving throws.
Top of round 6, Ben, you're up.
First thing I do, hearing the other hag pop up downstairs and knowing that Celeste is behind us, I'm going to think to Celeste, "You're right there, Celeste. Do you need help?"
Do I respond to that?
You can. We're thinking in our heads.
It's in your link.
I know, I just meant like turn-wise. Yeah, I'm still good. She's mental thumbs up.
She just gets the iPhone emoji. That's all she sends back. It's just the...
Yep.
Cool.
Nailed it.
Alright. I'm gonna push through Niley and make it up to the 3rd floor, if I may. And I'm going to...
I got you.
Oh, you got me? Okay, cool. I can't really see what's behind us. Is that where the staircase is?
So the staircase is like you would be at the top of the staircase, yeah.
Okay. So Niley is right behind me, so we're back up into close quarters.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll say for flavor, I'm gonna slide between us, and make it to the other side of the bed. But as I cut across, I'm gonna slice some psychic daggers across this hag's knees, and I'm gonna bonus action throw Buddy back onto this lovely hag.
Okay.
So 14 plus 1 is 15, plus 7 is 21 to hit. For first hit. We've got 2, 5. Ooh, this is garbage. 7 plus. Oh, that's not bad. 11 points of psychic damage as he cuts across the knees, and then Buddy's gonna hit her for 6 points of necrotic damage, so 20 total. Is that right? Did I do that math right?
How does Buddy want to do this?
You probably just watch, Philova. You'll probably watch as Ben's shadow, as he kind of drags it up from the bottom floor. He kind of flicks it up at her mouth, and you watch as the shadow just kind of crawls inside of her mouth and blows her throat wide open, and then comes crawling back out.
There we go. You now, after all that has kind of settled down, you now hear kind of the beating or the pounding of cages and the screaming of help from 2 small children.
On this floor?
And it is above you. No, it's the ceiling above you. It's, in the ceiling.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's probably what? 10. Is there a way to get up there?
There, you look around, you will easily see a trapdoor or a hatch.
Can I reach it?
That is, you should be. There's a pull, like a looped rope that you can pull it.
Yeah, I'd like to pull it in and try to get up to where the only descriptions we've had are children being held by hags, and that's very personal for Ben. So I think he's trying to get up there as quickly as he can.
Sure. So I will allow you to basically kind of move to it, jump up, kind of pull it down. The ladder will kind of flop down, and you can start to climb the ladder, but that'll be as far as you get.
He's starting to take off.
And then we go to Niley.
As the other hag, would I know where she is?
You're getting a sense that she's definitely not on either the first or second floor. You probably would have heard your sister, or kind of even felt kind of that sister bond, like something's going on to the first floor.
Do I have enough movement to get to the first floor? I got 30 feet.
If you took 30 feet, it puts you at the top of the first floor steps, right about where Ismark is. But you can't share the same spaces.
Yeah.
They're all kind of huddled up there.
I think what I'm gonna do is give myself the rest of my lay on hands full.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ismark is going to toss down the crossbow. Like, he has it, he hears what's going on, so he looks down the steps. He instantly kind of puts the crossbow down. He immediately turns to head down the steps, and he goes running, and as he does, he is going to make a leap. He's going to leap, and as he's getting to the bottom in that leaping action, he'll go to his boot and pull out a dagger, and he'll leap to plunge the dagger into the hag. He does do so successfully, and he has her grappled because he rolled to see if he can hang on. So he basically grabs her in the front and just jams the blade into her neck. She is not liking that very much. He'll deal 4 points of damage, and he's basically trying to ride her essentially, and he's going to keep kind of going. It'll now be Rhodes' turn. Yeah. You're up, Rhodes.
First of all, 7 hit points.
Nice.
So there's no longer an enemy on this floor. Am I one?
No. You definitely can hear and see that it is below you at the bottom of the steps, as you see Ismark trying to hold on, plunging his dagger.
And I only am aware of one hag down there currently.
Yes.
Okay.
And you definitely will hear a body drop and a scream from whatever it was upstairs. You're pretty sure that it's been dealt with.
What is the situation with the children out here?
You can definitely hear that you're getting closer to the source, and they're continuing to like try to make as much noise as possible to have people come help them.
Okay. Can I attempt to investigate that further?
Yep. If you want to go, they are definitely on the 3rd floor. So are you going up?
Yes.
I would have probably moved further into the room, but
20 feet. You only move. You're a 20 feet mover.
yes, he is.
Okay, so that'll put you right about to.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's already 3 people up there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I don't need to go up there.
Okay.
I can't see the hag from where I'm at, or if I go to the railing, can I see it?
You could step down onto the top of the steps and be able to see the hag, if you'd like to get a visual.
I'll do that. And how bad does it look?
It looks more angered than showing signs of, combat.
Okay. I will shoot a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yes.
That is it's gonna be 21.
So as you clamber down to the position on the steps, that is when Ismark gets a sense, and he kind of like catches you out of the corner of his eyes. He's gonna like take his feet as he's wrestling with her and just like push off that wall, kind of twisting her around and getting himself out of the way. And he's like, "Rose!" And it'll definitely hit.
Sweet.
Hot. This is hot.
14 damage.
Okay.
And
Advantage on the next.
Yep.
Whoever. Yep. That would. If you're good, it'll be Celeste.
Okay. I'm going to drop my bow and pull out. What do I have? Short sword.
Okay.
And I want to move wherever, like, I don't know if Ismark moves to all the way around.
He basically, his back would be kind of against this wall. He just kind of pushed that
Okay,
small
so
wall
he's
out.
not back to me. Like
No,
that.
he kind of
Okay.
turned her, twisting her with his grapple to essentially expose,
Okay,
to kind
well,
of
then
validate the guiding bolt hitting and all the things
Then
like
I
that.
won't move. I'll just attack her from
Where you are?
where I am.
Sure.
It's advantage because she's grappled.
It's advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I keep forgetting about cast.
Oh, I wanted to bonus action move the.
Hunter's Mark.
It's not Hunter's Mark. It's
Slayer's
Your
Slayer's
thing.
Prey.
Yep, Slayer's Prey. Yep,
13 and 8, 21.
definitely hits.
So I've got 8. Not 8. Short sword. 6.
Okay.
No, not total. I meant I need to roll the 6 instead of the 8.
Okay, yep.
1 and 3 is 4 plus 5 radiant damage is 9
Yep.
plus the Slayer's Prey is 14
Okay.
for that, and then I have an extra attack. Is that also advantage?
Yep. No. I think it's like the first. So this one is just a
And there's
regular
no
strike.
advantage for the grapple, for being grappled.
No.
11 and 6, 17.
That hits.
3 and 3 is 6, plus 5 is 11.
And now she's looking like the green kind of viscera and stuff just oozing out. She's looking pretty rough. Anything else?
I'm actually gonna move on top of this bad dog thing.
Okay. Irina is going to look towards Nymora and say, "Help my brother." And she's going to 5, 10, 15. With her move, make her way up and to assess the situation on the 3rd floor. She's going to probably hold her action in case something appears. And then we come down to the struggling hag who is going to try to reach, like, grabs a hold of the dagger and, like, trying to wrestle free to pull the dagger out, which is plunged in. And she just snarls and looks and says, naughty, naughty, and then they both disappear.
Wait, I'm sorry, they both disappear?
Yes.
Not cool.
Because he was literally attached to her and wrestling with her. Wherever she goes, he went with her.
Oh, you know I deserves a drink. Comes back.
Quick
If he
question.
comes
Sure.
back,
What's Irena's brother?
Ismark.
The one that just disappeared.
Okay, well,
Maybe don't tell her the situation.
I just.
Irina, your brother just disappeared.
6 seconds turns into 12 seconds. 12 seconds turns into 30 seconds. 30 seconds turns into a minute. There's no sign that this tag is coming back. So initiative is over
Well,
at
the
this
people on the
point.
top floor don't know that.
Sure. That's why I'm just letting you guys know. We'll pan to the
Watch my
top
brother.
floor.
Watch him disappear.
We'll pan to the top floor.
Yeah.
And you guys can take your... Ben, you're kind of climbing up the steps. Irina's
he's
come
already
up.
Yeah, he's scuttling up to the
Okay, when you get up to the top floor, you're going to see these kind of makeshift kind of cages. And there is a little boy and a little girl. Look like they're probably from Barovia, the best they've been dressed. There's other children that are in there that are very feeble. Like they have been kind of malnourished.
Okay. I'm gonna
Probably a total of 4.
okay, I'm gonna pull out all of the rations that I have on my person, which is probably enough for like a day and a half.
Sure.
And I am going to basically ask all of these children's names and in the kindest way possible, kind of like, oh, what's your name? And hand out a ration to them as I'm unlocking all of the cages. That's
Okay.
my
It's a very simple lock. Like no need to roll. Like an easy. You've cracked these easily.
How many?
So
Sorry.
6 in total.
Philo, you can go.
How many kids are there?
You're going upstairs.
Yeah, I
To,
think
like,
I'm
the
like,
attic
I'm on the
space?
wall. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's 6 kind of cages that are up there. 4 of them were kind of very feeble. You notice that Ben's kind of administering. The 2 that were screaming are fresher or hardier as he's releasing them from the cage. So
I'm gonna go. So I can heal 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll heal those 4 feeble-looking kids.
Sure, it doesn't take much. They instantly bounce back.
And then who else is upstairs with me? Irina and Ben.
Yeah,
And
Irina hasn't made her way all the way up. If you're going to where the children are, you would be in the attic with Ben.
Okay,
I
so
would-
Ben, are you nearby?
Well, I wouldn't go up into the attic because I'm sure it's not very big, but would kind of like be ready to almost like fireman, like lift them down into the normal space once they're ready to come down.
So you will also take, of course, 1 or 5,
Damage or-
6. No. 6. You'll have 10 points of healing,
Oh.
and the 4 kids too.
Sure, yeah, they.
That's
like
a
I
prayer
said,
of healing for 6.
They're
And
like
to
a
Ben if you need it.
3 or 4 hit points. They're like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
pretty back. They
They
bounce
can't
back.
give them food, but at least they're not also dying
Right,
at the same time.
Yep.
That's a 3rd level 1, and then I would probably just like jump off the wall and land and be like, "Well, that was not too bad, you guys."
Okay, and then Niley, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I would just be waiting kind of at the bottom of that ladder.
Yep.
For when they start handing them down, and then kind of just like.
Yep.
doing them.
Irina will definitely like help
Yeah,
them, and
just-
they will know Irina. They are from the same
Okay,
town, so
cool.
they will interact with her and give her a hug, and she tries to comfort them. and soothe
Just
them.
kind of check them over, make sure that none of them are like hurt or.
No, the healing did a pretty good job.
Any
Yeah.
indication of if they're orphans, if they have family, if they've been
I would say, without dragging it out too much longer, that you could get enough confirmation that they literally have families. And very similar to what you experienced, the families were indebted, and that was the payment to the debt that they had towards the coven.
Well, if at least 2 of them are dead, then the debt doesn't really exist anymore.
So while that's taking place, let's go downstairs to deal with this trauma. You literally just watched Ismark just vanish with this creature. So what goes on as they're doing their thing upstairs?
I'm probably looking at you. You're probably looking at me, where the hag was right in between us.
Yeah. Is there anything I can think about in my training that relates to this?
I would say that you know that there's some sort of shifting or teleportation kind of thing.
Okay.
That's what you got.
The hags aren't exactly
Your
specific
forte.
to Barovia anyway, right? So.
Can you track her with thunder?
Nymora, what do you want to do? You're part of this kind of lower level. You just watched her brother, who she said, "Hey, take care of him," are gone.
It's your fault.
I'm probably gonna walk down, past Rhodes and Celeste, waiting for, first maybe 30 seconds pretty tense, and then getting less tense and kind of looking around so usually they pop to kind of almost a different plane of sorts. They can, so I don't think she's coming back.
It's true because you have experience.
Celeste is going to yell for Ben, but it's going to be the mental.
Okay. Ben is currently on the phone
I
right
know.
now. Would you like to leave a message?
Hello.
Oh, there he is. You're getting a mental
leaving
message.
You a voicemail in your head.
Beep.
With a thumbs down emoji.
It's just this. What's the message?
It's a screaming Ben, come fix this right now.
Okay. He probably
run.
he probably
before.
is up in the attic and he's talking to one of the kids, being like, "Oh, what is your?"
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. What the fuck do you mean? Come fix this? And I'm gonna take off. I almost leap.
He said bad word, is what the one of the little children will say. He said bad
Quarter
word.
in the swear jar, guys. Quarter in the
Is
swear
there's like
jar.
a little kids like fuck.
No,
And
stop.
I'm gonna
Don't say that
I'm gonna
word.
leap down into Niley's arms as if I am one of the children, coming down. So she catches me, and I'm gonna
Yeah, on instinct would,
and,
but
Princess
and
Bride.
on my way down, I'll quickly look at Niley and Irina and Fief and go, be right back. Everything's fine. And on my way, simultaneously saying to Celeste, "Fix what? What the fuck do you mean fix this?"
She's gonna say, you dabble in this fey fuckery.
that's an 18
Ismark
insight.
is gone.
Do I feel like everything's fine downstairs?
There's no way. I just rolled an 18 a 27 deception.
Yeah, it feels great.
Yeah, okay.
It's all flowers and
I got a
flowers.
20 on-
He just really had to pee, so he needed to.
Oh.
I just really had to go to the bathroom. That's fine.
I'm a little thrown off. As he leaps
It's
into
been
my
7
arms.
sessions since I relieved myself.
And I'm trying to get information
Simultaneous.
as I come. It's gonna take me a couple seconds to get downstairs. What do I see when I get downstairs?
All right, well, hold that thought. Go ahead, Rose.
After the first 30 seconds, Rhodes is going to go to the second floor and begin casting 1 minute Lehman's tiny hut and say, "Bring the children here."
Ah, okay. So you would pass Rose as he's beginning to do his thing. You get downstairs, and what you see is a confused and or distraught. I don't know how you guys would. What do you portray to Ben when he gets down there?
It's one, I don't know,
I'm definitely gonna turn to him and be like, so the one guy? What's his name?
Ismark the
Ismark.
Greater. Yes.
Which you do not see.
Poofed away with the last hag. And they've not returned. We're going on 45 seconds now.
Fuck.
Fuck. No, I initial reaction.
Okay.
as well, yeah.
Okay. I would like to go back. So, question for the DM: are these similar hags to Grandmama, or are they different hags?
I would say you've been around. I would say you've been around enough of them to know that it's not good. They probably have taken a plane shift
to somewhere else
and went somewhere
and
else.
we know that this plane shift is not necessarily. They can't plane shift outside of Barovia, correct? It's all locked in.
You don't know
Oh,
that.
we don't know that.
You don't know
I was
that.
gonna say, your fucky Rife grandma plane shifted me here from somewhere else, so.
I thought it was Vistani.
They're in the 9 realms.
Wait,
for
I
maybe.
thought it was Vistani who plane shifted you here, not Grandmama.
No, I'm pretty sure it was grandma's fuckery because you said you needed help or she thought you needed help. So
She just helped you get out of...
I was about ready to enjoy a night with a fancy fella, and then I woke up in literally a nightmare forest.
All right. I think the first thing...
so much prayers.
The first thing I'll say to Celeste and Naimora is find their names somewhere in this windmill, and I'm gonna head to, knowing that the megalith was a source of sacrifice and source of like defilement towards another archfey. I'm taking off towards the megalith because whatever these three hags are doing at the windmill is tied to, in my mind, what's happening at the megalith. But and on my way out, I'm gonna say, but I need their names, and I take off.
Warhound.
Okay.
Yeah.
That transpires. You finish casting Liam's tiny hut. It's there. 3rd floor. Irina's gonna start ushering the children down.
Yeah.
See what Rhodes is doing. Assume that'll kind of all start transpiring as we're doing this. Fialova, anything you want to do?
I'm just handing the kids out, making sure they look healthy as they go down the ladder, and then I'd follow the last of them down the ladder.
Yep.
Probably way more adeptly than you would imagine a normal person in chainmail can manage a ladder.
There's a reason I didn't
No
go up the
hands,
ladder.
just like walking.
Okay, so everybody will kind of reconvene to the 2nd floor.
Mhm.
You will make it to the megalith. Is there anything anybody wants to do inside of the...
I would like to have whispered to Celeste, you check this floor, I'll check the top floor. Then I'll run past all of you guys to the top floor and just start like rifling through drawers.
I would say that everybody on the 2nd floor gets a sense of
Something's
slight
not-
distress. Something's a little
I'm
off.
gonna go downstairs to where I last knew where Celeste was.
Sure.
Hoping she's still there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Yep, everybody's like changing floors. Like,
yeah, there's enough people on the kids, I feel like, at this point.
absolutely.
Irina comes into the tiny hut?
She will help the children like down.
Oh, okay.
And I assume you'd be like, bring them in here, kind of.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want her in the hut.
No, that's fine. Okay. If she comes into the hut, Rhodes will be like, oh, and by the way...
Okay.
BT dubs.
I'm running past. Don't
do you tell her?
Ismark.
As you get out Ismark, you hear, don't squeak! And she goes running up the steps.
I'll save it for
You were saying, Rhodes?
Ismark.
Yes?
Plane shifted away with the hag and hasn't come back. What?
Okay. Pretty sure nobody hears
Rip
that
the
because
Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
you're literally inside the dome, so
Yeah.
nobody hears that. So you get to the 3rd floor.
Rhodes is fired.
You can see the
No, we need
there's basically like an attic drop down hatch that has a ladder that goes up to an attic space. This is there's a singular bed, or there's 2 beds in here. I'm not sure. I think there's 1. This is definitely the room of the siblings, the 2 children, if you will, of the prime.
The trapdoor or like the room?
The 3rd floor.
Third floor.
Yes,
is
correct.
Like the children's.
That is
floor.
correct.
Okay. So there doesn't seem to be any like desk or magical.
Oh, there's things.
thing,
There's
or-
things. I will read them as quickly as possible to you.
Okay.
This is. I'm gonna go to number. Dancing around a very thick wooden gear shaft, so running down to the 2nd floor where the grinder is. In this very cramped circular room are 2. They're not there no more. There's a rotting wooden closet. There are 3 crates that are stacked atop one another. There's a small door set next to that, and next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing. There's the ladder that climbs to the wooden trap door, which you've already got. Ceiling's 9 foot tall, and a moldy bed that is tattered, has a tattered canopy that stands near. That's about it. Looks like just a bedroom that they would have used.
Is there any signs that the hag would have used this as a bedroom?
Nope.
I'm gonna like look through the clothing.
Yeah,
of
yes,
the
like
hags,
this
just
would have
in
been
case they put their name on.
the hags. The hags. This was their sleeping area.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
And then
Investigation if you're looking for something like that.
Nice. 17.
You thoroughly go through, frantically trying to find some things. We'll come back to you, and we'll jump to Ben as you get to the megalith. You've arrived at the megalith, just as you left it.
Okay, so there are a couple things I would like to... A couple things. The first thing I want to look for is that anything looks like it's recently disturbed, as in, between the time I was told that Ismark was... Okay.
Yep.
I would like to search this megalith for names in Sylvan that indicate who have been defiling this area.
Investigation.
Oh, okay. And correct me wrong, I'm way too far away for the D4 bonus.
Yep.
Okay. So it's a total of 22, but if I fail, I would like to use, it's called Psi-bolstered Knack. So if I make an ability check with using a skill or a tool with which I have proficiency, which I do because it's investigation, I can roll one psionic die and add that number to the total, turning the failure into a success.
Okay. You did not fail. Your investigation was successful. You just do not find any indication or markings of names anywhere of it. There are other, like, runes or other, like, things that have been carved in to defile it, but no names that would... Nothing that would indicate it's a name.
Okay. And no larger being that they've been worshipping, that they're defiling it for.
Nope. 20, and you're pretty confident about that.
Okay.
What I'm going to say with the investigation, you get the indication that this was some sort of druidic meeting place or teleportation circle or something that has to do with the druids that you've encountered. And it has been defiled.
Fae have been defiling it, or the fiends have been defiling it.
Yes,
okay.
Correct. Now let's go back into the inside of the house while you think and wipe the tears. Celeste, Niley.
Where's the hag?
I'm completely ignoring you. Not ignoring you, but disregarding what you said. She's going to say, help me search for anything with a name on it. And just start
what you get.
investigating around the room.
She's like rifling through.
Yeah. I'll help.
Do you want, like, investigation?
Yep. And if she's going to help you, you can have a...
I've got a +0, so it doesn't...
So do I.
Yeah.
Okay. You can have advantage. As you guys begin to rifle and tear through.
19.
You will find, with a 19, a name inside of a ledger or a book or something. A singular name. You want it?
Do you still have your psychic cell phone with...
Yeah, we've got it for 2 hours.
Cool. Psychic cell.
You are going to get the name Morgantha.
Spelled like it sounds.
Morgantha.
I will psychically relay this to Ben. I'm saying I found a name. I don't know if it's the right name.
Does the name sound familiar?
The name.
With the relationship these hags?
It definitely sounds like a hag name or a Sylvan-esque, like it would tie into what you're dealing with. You have never encountered that name yourself.
Okay. Even though they directly addressed me and grandmother. Grandmama.
They address grandmother.
That could be any three of them. If we can find anything else to tie us to them, we might get Ismark back.
Is there like a basement?
No, you're confident. There's no basement. You're very confident.
Even if like walk around the building, there's no like cellar like outside.
No, there is no cellar to this.
Hmm.
We go back upstairs with your, I think it was a 17 investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You thoroughly comb the area. You don't find anything that would resemble a Fey or Sylvanest name. You're pretty,
I'm like
pretty confident.
kicking up some like any property of.
Just go to town records, guys. It's so easy.
I'm going to go to the window. From the window, can I see the megalith circle and then?
You can.
Would that be within like 120 feet?
It is.
Okay. I will cast message and let him know I didn't find anything on the first floor or the third floor.
Yep.
Can you check the cart?
Oh, that's with.
Oh, the cart, the thing that's short
Yeah, the one that she's been pushing around or whatever.
on the first floor.
No, that is a different cart.
Oh.
There's a cart on the, if I remember correctly, it was on the
Yeah,
back
I
side of the
think so.
building.
Uh-huh.
That was more of the pastry cart that she was
the
using.
pastry cart that
I
she's
will.
pushing around.
Message. I can message back. Correct, because we don't have the same.
You can whisper a message back.
Yes, the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper.
He'll respond on it, and I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to go to our. No, I'm going to the pastry cart.
Okay, now, does anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah. I'm on the second floor. I'm gonna try to keep Irina focused on helping me search, but I'm gonna cast detect magic
Okay.
and just try to do a
Okay.
loop around every floor.
Let's see if there's any goodies in here.
I'll make my way down to the first floor.
I don't know that I want to know, but
Dinner.
you should look.
You are very confident that there is no magical things within here. The only magical thing that there was would have been broken when the door got bumped in.
Who broke the door?
Well, it was basically like a ward or a seal or something like that.
Can I take a look around the first floor to see if I see any kind of ritualistic altars or something like that?
Yeah, there's none of that.
Okay.
It's just a kitchen.
What
Plenty of
appears
pastries.
to be the purpose of milling bones? Is it to make flour for pastries?
You got it.
That's gross.
The ones I bought the kids.
That's correct. Which, now that you take a good look at these kids, a couple of those kids may have been ones
Eat their friends.
that bought a pastry.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
I think this is a good time to end this chapter of our tale. So, thank you all for watching. Stay with us as we continue to see what's next. You can give us a thumbs up on this video, hopefully liking what you've seen, and we'll continue to drive this story further. We're on all the socials. We've got the YouTubes, obviously, if you're watching this. You can please subscribe. We got the Facebooks, the Instagram, the threads that are at Crit_Eating_Grin. The TikTok is at Crit Eating Grin. Give us a message. Let us know what you think.
Be
Till next
Celeste.
time.
Give us a thumbs
Super.
up.